Hello, everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget, give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the notification bell because that'll tell you when we are putting out our next live. All right, guys, welcome to the show. On the docket today, we have Sister Wives, season 20, episode 2. Welcome to speed dating. I don't think we really needed this introduction to speed dating. Jamal, have you gone to sleep already?
Oops, sorry, I muted until the music was over with. But anyway, everybody, for those of you who show up, thank you so much. Just so y'all know, this is gonna be a long nothing burger season. Just so y'all know, I'm just preparing you. I'm prepared. I'm gonna sit in this mess. That is nothing, and these reviews should not take that long. There's really nothing here. Okay, we're let's think about this. We're talking about Mary speed dating.
Oh my
Mary.
God. The most boring
Mary.
person. I swear, if it wasn't for Jen, there'd be no reason to watch her.
Yes. I
Oh
hope
my
Jen's getting
God.
paid this season.
I hope she is too. I mean, come on. She deserves a paycheck for putting up with Mary.
Because she was entertaining to me. She was like, look, we don't have to wait no day. I'll go get his phone number. Don't worry about that. Like, no, you have to. Continue being my friend. You need to get his phone number. And me like, wait, I don't know. She's like, what you talking about? Like, what's this? No.
Mm-mm. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me grab something real quick. I think I had a picture to put up. Humor me a bit. Eee.
But, I know who your favorite person is this whole episode is.
Who? Who?
Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm sure your favorite person of this episode was Tony because he got himself a real job.
That is not a real job. That is
Hey,
like what are you talking about? That is
he
not a real job.
he went from gaming with no benefits to a chess content creator.
That's still gaming. Chess is a game.
But this is an intellectual game. No, he's coming up. He's no longer sitting in front of the TV.
No, he been on the computer doing I don't even know why they have to move to the chess capital of the world, North Carolina, to do this. Couldn't he have done this? Like they're still going to be on computers. Like I don't even know what's happening here.
I think it's
Why
because
would you?
it's the hub, and it's easier to do collabs, so they can do in-person collabs as well.
I just cannot. I cannot with them. And did McKelty say at one point, Tony won't let me be a polygamist and I want my kids to grow up with siblings or family or whatever, and Aspen is not going to have a baby, so I'm moving over to be with Maddie, but yet she's hours away from Maddie.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't. I just can't. I love David though. He should have picked up that dog and threw it in a car.
I knew. I just thought he was gonna sneak it in on the other side personally.
What else did we have going on? Oh, we saw Robin and Cody try to tell us why they switched out their $800,000 home that is mortgaged and refinanced and mortgaged up to the nth. They switching out the $800,000 home for a $2.1 million home that they can't afford. Oh, it's because he got the call and all of his marriages broke up there. It would be one thing if your ex-wives were allowed to go into that house, but you should be fine. And then the unmitigated gall of him saying to Robin, pressuring her into selecting the home so that he could blame her for the overpurchase when it's
Right.
really him. Make sure you get a room for Truly. So in the house you got now, there is no room for Truly. Wow. Incredible. The douchebaggery was on full display this episode. I did like the call between Janelle and Mary though before she went to her dating bullshit. Uh, like they seem to have a better relationship than before. They are still in it together with regards to Coyote Pass. Apparently, Cody's trying to run relay messages through Janelle for Mary. Why can't he pick up the phone to call Mary? Like I thought he said he spoke to Mary.
And I thought Mary was his favorite ex-wife.
Right, and Janelle was the one that wasn't really like I don't if you're going to be this much of a liar, Cody Brown, my recommendation is for you to write them down and keep track.
And practice them with Robin to make sure you have them right.
No, don't practice with Robin because
But
Robin's a bigger idiot.
Well, no, but actually, Robin remembers the script though, so we have to give her credit. Like she will remember a script because when Cody goes rogue, she gets all pissy and she rats him out.
But I did like when Janelle said nobody ever wanted to live on Coyote Pass. And Robin has a house, so it really didn't make any sense for her.
Right?
Oh my god, at one point we see Robin wandering on Coyote Pass like it was a flashback to Little House on the Prairie circa 1978. I was like, what is going on here? Um I put up this picture because this was when he was talking about he's got a wife. Her name is Robin, and she's really sweet, and she'll keep me from doing all sorts of bad things. Wow. Who told him that was a good idea?
His inner voice.
Who told him that that whole scene was going to be a good idea? I mean, you got what's her face, the Fraser girl, Sarah Fraser, thinking that it was done by AI because it looked really ghoulish. I said, who's going to waste time and money on that? Nobody. This is Cody Brown. This is Cody Brown. Dumb twat. Oh my god. What else happened here? He was moaning and groaning about I don't know, making up new shit. Mary and her friend Jen are at the speed dating event and it's about to start. Jen gives her a pep talk. Mary suffers through about 4 different dudes. It wasn't until the last guy came that was semi decent. The first 2 were duds. Then the third dude, Daniel, who's 37, she was like, "Oh, I have kids almost your age." So,
Thank you.
like I saw something on Instagram and it was these like cute little Tibetan boys in modern Tibetan outfits and I sent it to Ryan and I said, "Hey, you want to plan a trip out to Tibet to get some fresh young meat?" I wasn't joking. They was cute. But it doesn't have to be serious. You just trying to get over the Cody hump. And Daniel can help you do that. He can clear out all of those cobwebs and blow your back out, girl. Like she was actually able to talk to him and he was entertaining her old ass. So, I would have went for it. But the last guy, Ron, he seems kind of okay.
Boring.
But he was
Dry.
engaged with her.
Which is
Uh,
why. Because she's boring and dry too.
but she could pretend to be the funny one because Mary thinks that she's funny.
She really does though.
Oh my god. Does she know that it's really Jen who's funny and not her? But okay. Um I don't know. Christine, I don't know why the edit is that Christine and Janelle are kind of like in this competition for who's going to have the place where everybody's going to come back to and why Cody wants to get into the mix of buying a place where people will come back to. But dude, you have to have relationships with the people that you want to invite to your house.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, like it's just not making any sense. Oh, then we start talking about love languages, but we only hear from Mary and Cody what their love language is. Because you want to know why? Christine is like, fuck all the way off.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Janelle is like, I don't even know what that is. So we find out that Cody and Mary both like touch. Um, you both like touch, but you never touched each other. Awesome. And why did Mary say that she's only been divorced for 2 or 3 years? She been legally divorced for, don't be only counting that spiritual wedding. I mean, the spiritual divorce. I think you should count the legal divorce. You've been divorced for 15 years. Let's just call a thing a thing. Let me see. So how many episodes do you think Ron is going to get? I say 2.
Yeah, I was saying too.
Cuz he's going to, like, that's her paid help. There was like hardly anyone there. And that second dude was like, "Oh, so you're the celebrity here?" How rude. He would not have gotten day pay or the craft food table. And then I was thoroughly annoyed with the McKelty moving of it all. It started out okay. Everybody was packing up the U-Haul. They started driving, and then all of a sudden they're driving into tornadoes. Is this the end of McKelty and her family? Tune in next week,
I can't
where we
stand you.
find that it isn't, and unfortunately they're still alive. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Um, oh God. When Janelle was making fun of Cody's shy, pretty wife, epic. She needs to make a t-shirt for all of these things that she's saying. Um, yeah, they're still talking about trying to get 25% of nothing. When are y'all gonna get your money back for McMansion 1?
Right.
No one's talking about that. Y'all are some dumb women. Yeah, so yeah, we end the episode with the hail cracking the windscreen of McKelty and Tony's car, and David texting them saying to drive through the tornado. I thought that was good advice, because if you stop, you're gonna get sucked into
You're
it,
gonna get sucked
right?
into it. Yeah.
Well, good luck to everybody. This was a shitty episode.
Yeah, it was horrible. And this is what the season's gonna be too.
Oh
So
my
everyone just
god.
lock in, get prepared. There are probably some people out there who will tell you like, oh my god, this is so interesting. They're lying.
Oh my gosh. Let's just say hi to everybody. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Steven. Steven was the first one in the chat. Hello. Hi, Wendy. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Yes, I had to make sure that Jamal didn't fall asleep because he was telling me how much he hated the show before we came on.
And it still stands.
Aw, creepy Cody. Excuse me. Janelle was the queen this episode, and Christine was a dog hater. Oh my god, I wanted to steal the dog. I really
So did
did.
I.
It was so cute. Tracy, oh my god, Debbie, this face was too much. Yeah, I might use it every week because this show is so boring. Football is a game, and they make millions. Wendy, whose chat you supposed to be in? I think they're moving because all the cool kids are going to North Carolina. Oh Lord, then why is McKelty going? Wendy says actually St. Louis, Missouri is the chess capital of America. There you go. I think you need to let Tony know because he's an idiot.
Right, yeah, because he's talking about North Carolina as.
Tracy says I thought Tony was the one that liked polygamy. I know he would be with Christine in a minute. Ew. Really? A mother-daughter duo? In your ooh. They don't do that, right? Gross. Oh my god. Wendy says Charlotte was the chess city of the year of North Carolina in 2018. Well, damn. Drop the facts, Wendy. Tracy says exactly. You ain't got one room for little Truly. Yep. Well, we knew that. That's why she didn't like going there. Cody is gross in my opinion. Just reflecting. Oh, gee. Well, we agree with you, Stephen. Wendy's front yard, 5 bedrooms, 4,476 square feet, no room for Truly. Nope, not even a pull-out sofa. Mary grew a pair, so this episode was boring. It sure was. Christine repeatedly tells them, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. No wonder they all want to live near Janelle. Ooh. Why you gotta bring that up, Wendy? We got over the wedding. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Cody is ghoulish, duh, in my opinion. True, we agree. We agree. Hi, Auntie. Long time no see. I hope you're well. The young one and the last one, either one would be fun to date. Mary is just, it's just a date. Yes, she's too serious about it. Debbie keeps trying to push this legal man children on me. Would you consider it if it was just going on vacation to Tibet and we accidentally ran into these man children?
You mean as you scoped them out on, what is it, Tinder? Okay, we all believe that one.
Well, we have to use Ryan's Tinder because she's the cuter of the two, and she's the younger, more she's the better commodity of the two. So we'll use her Tinder, and we'll use my IG, and we'll find them.
Oh, you have to make sure your money limit is set right too, because we know how you are.
My
They may
what?
be your how your income verification slider, because we all know that even though they're young, you expect them to
Oh,
have money.
we don't need no income verification for this because this is not like serious. This is just a piece of ass.
You go now bougie for the other things.
But they look cute. Sometimes you just need them to just be quiet and sit pretty and just, sit there. Don't say nothing. Just look pretty.
Oh shit! I did not know that. I thought you was bougie in all things. Good to
No,
know.
sometimes, but this is the stuff that you hit on vacation and you don't bring back a souvenir. You never admit to this. You go all the way over to Tibet, you find it, you grope it, you might buy it a drink, and once it's done, it's done. You're on to the next destination. Let's
Oh,
see.
so you're Xena light. Got it.
Mm. No, we ain't even getting like involved in no like I don't even
Hence
want
the
to know
light.
your name.
Hence the light.
Ugh, I don't want to know your name. It's like, hey Poppy, hey cutie, what's up, love muffin? Like, I don't want to know your name. Auntie, hello, my friend. They finally gave you a day off. Yay! Okay. As immature as Mary is, maybe a younger guy would be better for her. I think to break her back in.
Right.
I really do. Um, Kristen's getting upset that all the children are leaving her. Yes, yes. Who cares what's the love language? Like, I don't even know what that list is. Hi Maxine's Life. Welcome. Let's see. She showed up with a camera crew and they all had to sign waivers. Yep. Yep. I believe that they did that special dating for her. I really do. That's why no one was there.
Right.
Dented the glass. Is that what I said, Wendy? I'm so sorry. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. What fools drive into tornadoes? I don't know. Should they have their weather alerts on though? Did you see how the one guy that was giving one word answers was chatting it up with other women at the table? I was trying this episode was so boring for me. And I Sunday was rough because Jamal, did I tell you this? Jamal, Saturday, I was on a 6 a.m. JetBlue flight up to New York to go and see my brother. And I came back on the 8:30 flight Saturday night. So I was up from 3 o'clock in the morning. Went and saw my brother. It was my grandniece's third birthday, so we swung by their house out in the backyard, and I had I don't know why my nephew be encouraging me and drinking like the brown liquor, but I had two of those plus half of one of my brothers and got back on the plane. I like Sunday, I was dying. So by the time 10 o'clock rolled around to watch this bullshit, which was so boring, I was fading in and out. And I didn't even see one of the men talking to other women. I really didn't.
Me
That
neither. I was just, I was listening to it. I just didn't. That's how much I did not care.
exactly. Tornadoes aren't that dramatic usually. Oh my god. Really? Maybe because you're used to them. But it would be dramatic for me. Yes, I'm not a shy, pretty wife. I'll bite. The tornado passed over my house. It's way up in the sky. It dumped pictures and leaves in my yard. Oh my god, are you okay, Auntie? Like a tornado passed over your house? Holy shit, that is scary. It was just wind and hail. It's a rental truck. Why stress? Wait, I thought David was driving the rental truck.
He's driving the first leg.
Oh, okay. Auntie says it depends if tornado is front of you or back of you. What's that mean? Jamal, what's that mean? Is it more
So
dangerous in front
to
or in back?
in front because you're driving into the tornado, and if since you're driving towards the tornado, the gravitational pull can pull you in. Versus if it's behind you, if you speed up fast enough, you have a chance to get away from it because either it'll stop in its tracks, go a different direction, or or die itself out.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. How fast does a tornado go though?
pretty fast. Let me double
Because
check.
hurricanes are slow. Ryan says I'm never driving when the tornado sirens sound, so I'm always trying to seek shelter in a basement or something. Oh shoot!
Okay, they can go up to they can exceed 300 miles per hour.
What? And they're out in that? Oh my god! When you grow up in Tornado Alley, they aren't as stressful unless it's right in line with you. Oh my god, y'all so casual about this, but I guess because like I'm a little too casual about hurricanes as well, so I can understand it. I can understand it. I know North Carolina isn't the chess capital. Okay, so we got verification on that. Um, Learned that from Amanda and Jody earlier on the Love to Hate. Oh, okay. My ex lives in North Carolina. Maybe race car? Oh, I thought it was only famous for what's her face? My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Whitney. They gotta work for it a little bit. Ooh, I was just about to say no names, even. Tracy, you're occupying half of my brain. Thank you. Welcome home. Mary needs an attitude adjustment. Uh, True. Isn't Aspen and her new baby still in Utah? I would hope so. Because that would devastate Christine if she didn't have at least one little grandbaby to spoil. No, that's what McKelty. No, McKelty said that Aspen was never going to have children.
No, she said anytime soon.
Well, I only heard the first part. I told you I was dropping in and out of sleep. Um, were there other women at the speed dating event other than Jen? I wasn't really paying close attention to this episode. I don't know. Somebody said he was talking to a woman. Um, that's what McKelty says. That the hail dented the glass. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh wow, Debbie, is your family doing well? Yes, everybody was still alive and kicking, and it was really good to see them. I had my brother. He was just on my spirit a lot. So he's had some medical issues this year. So I had some points. and I went up and saw him. He's the only person that knew I was coming. Everybody else, it was a surprise, and they seemed to be happy to see me, but they might think that they're still in my will, so who knows. Um, at least a couple of other ladies. Okay. One woman was wearing a Roe versus Wade shirt. Wow. Not many others, but they had some extras in the room. Okay. And this is other than the host lady, right? These were like other random women there. There was so much empty space in the event seemed kind of dead. I think production got this event set up just for Mary to give her something to do. I would not put it past them. Tornado shelter. Then I seen all this stuff falling from the sky. Oh my God, over 100 miles they go. Tornadoes are common for y'all. Oh my God. I was displaced from Hurricane Harvey in 2017, one whole year and 1 week till we could move back home. I'm so sorry, Wendy.
So
Oh
I'm
my
just glad you guys are
God.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. When I live in Florida, I freaked out when I heard hurricane warnings. Really, I don't. Like I was supposed to go away the week before this past weekend. I was supposed to go down to Exuma in the Bahamas, but like I just get used to tracking the storms, and I calculated that I would have been able to get in, but I wouldn't have been able to get out. So I postponed my trip, and lo and behold, I wouldn't have been able to get out because they started shutting down airports from southern Bahamas to the middle Bahamas, including Nassau, where I was connecting to Exuma through on Saturday. I wouldn't have been able to get out. Um, you saw other women. Hello, Michelle, my bell. Let's see who else is in here. Hi, Kelly Swat. Hey, hey. Let's see. Oh yes, just had to rebuild bottom half of house from flood damage. Wow. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad that you're safe, and I'm glad that you still have a house, and I'm glad you're still here with us. Okay. Oh my, that's hard. It is horrible. Really is horrible. Oh, you're so sweet, Michelle. Okay, so that is it. That was the show. We got to the 30-minute mark. And that's the best that we could do for y'all.
Yeah, that was a struggle.
If I didn't say hi to y'all, we probably would have been finished like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Exactly.
So you hear Jamal picking up his keys. He's ready to leave. So, guys, we will see you maybe tomorrow. Jamal, are you okay with tomorrow for
Yeah.
Seeking Sister Wife?
Tomorrow is good. Tomorrow's good.
Okay, so guys, we'll be back tomorrow for Seeking Sister Wife. Until next time,
Yep.
bye.